People in poor countries struggle to stay healthy and happy. We need to do our part by donating or being an agent for change so that these people have access to resources, clean water, and so that they are able to avoid the many diseases that spread in their country. Photo 1 shows a Somalian boy dying from starvation and the lack of food in the country. It is impossible to predict what and how long it has been since he has eaten. Photo 2 presents the aftermath of a flood in Kenya. Homes were flooded due to poor design and lack of resources, leaving the Kenyans no way to stay dry. Photo 3 shows a group of people walking to find and gather water. With no access to water in their homes, they need to carry heavy buckets back and forth from their homes to the water source. Photo 4 is a photo of a group cleaning themselves. Rather than a shower with clean, filtered, warm water, they use buckets with cold water which isn't filtered or totally clean. The boy in photo 6 is suffering from a severe form of malnutrition called kwashiorkor. It is developed when children do not eat enough protein or other essential nutrients. The main sign of this malnourishment is too much fluid in the body's tissues, which causes swelling under the skin. Photo 7 shows a dehydrated hand. This person's hand is dehydrated due to cholera. A cholera epidemic occurred in 1832 and to this day is still seen in Africa. Photo 8 presents a Plasmodium parasite. The bites from these bugs cause malaria. 92% of malaria cases came from the Africa region, which adds up to over 20 million cases. The Ebola epidemic represents photo 9. This outbreak was declared over in June 2021. There were over 28,000 cases and over 11,000 deaths. The 10th photo you see shows a child drinking dirty water. Many people around the world are living in poverty. This child has no access to clean water and is constantly cleaning themselves and consuming this water. If we and others living in wealthier countries do not help as soon as possible, this will never change, leading most likely to this child and many others' deaths. The chart you see identifies which countries have the most and the least people living in poverty. People who have a lower amount should be doing the most they can to help the countries with higher amounts reduce their numbers. UNICEF is an amazing foundation which helps children around the world and defends their right to grow up safe and healthy. The World Health Organization were suppliers of COVID vaccines to poor countries around the world. While people in countries like Canada and the USA are refusing to get the vaccine, these people in these countries are doing whatever they can to get them. Donations, no matter how big or small, could make a massive difference. They offer hope for people living in poor countries, as shown in photo 14. We may think the donation is small, but all of our small donations added together could make people's days, months, or years. We need to do our part supporting these poor countries by donating what we can and being an activist or agent of change. If we don't make our voices heard, change will never occur.